We're here with head coach Todd Dagenais. Coach, you guys picked up a big sweep on senior day, 3-0 over Memphis. Just talk about some of the things that went on in the match, offensively and defensively.
Well, I think we weren't good today. I mean, we were adequate. And what I talked to the team about is that we have to be comfortable sometimes with not being good, but still finding a way to score points and still finding a way to win sets and matches when we're not playing at our very best. I thought we were really good against UAB on Friday, probably as good as we've been all year, and it's tough to get that performance back to back. But even with that being said, we hit 264, well above our season average, 11 blocks, well above our season average. So I just kind of felt like that we weren't playing our best volleyball, and so maybe that's a good thing. We know that there's another gear waiting for us as we move forward. Can't say enough about the seniors. We talked about them each individually before, but each of them played huge roles for us in this victory today and our sweep this weekend. And they've put us in the position where we are no worse than tied for third place in the conference, and a nice opportunity to move on and see what we can do in the next week.
Now this year, with 11 victories and only 5 defeats in conference, you guys picked up your best winning percentage in conference since you've been in Conference USA. I know that means a lot to you. Just talk about the hard work that the team put in, got off to a rough start, but really turned it on in conference play.
Well, we asked them really early in the year that they were going to have to be tough. And coming out of the preseason 3-9 with some devastating losses, the loss to Illinois and the loss to Texas, you don't consider those bad. But there's some losses that were on there that were just devastating. And those kinds of losses can really ruin teams, especially when we come back from that and we lose 3-0 to UTEP and really weren't very competitive in that match. But somehow the team really dug deep. They were salvaging their season. They recognized the urgency early enough. A lot of teams wait too long. And they recognized it early and really found a way just to keep getting better each week and keep challenging themselves and kept the fire going and kept the passion going. And really, that's why we find ourselves in a position right now where we're pretty fresh. I think we're pretty springy. I think we're hitting our peak in terms of skill work. And that probably could make us a dangerous team if we can find a way to execute.
Now, Delaney Sarden had another just extremely efficient performance today. 12 kills, only 1 error. For the weekend, she had 29 kills and only 1 error for a hit 778 for the weekend. Just talk about the incredible job she did, not only offensively but defensively as well, with 11 blocks in 2 matches as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that's player of the week numbers right there. That might even be national player of the week type numbers for how she performed both offensively and defensively this week. And boy, I was really, really proud to see her find ways to get kills on balls that she's had trouble with before. And they were double blocking her again. She's got a lot of these kills through double blocks, over double blocks, around double blocks, and she just takes a ton of pressure off the outside hitters by doing that.
Looks like in the tournament, it's not official yet, but it looks like it's going to be UCF versus Marshall for the 3rd time this season. Very familiar opponent. We went up there and dropped a 3-2 match, and then they came here and we defeated them 3-1. The matches against them are always very, very scrappy. What do you anticipate in that matchup?
If that's the case, another UCF-Marshall epic battle. They always are. They've been for all 5 years that I've been here. Sets are decided by 2 points. Sometimes they get heated and contested, and sometimes there's yapping under the net, and but that's fun. That's college sports, and really we embrace those kinds of challenges. We're not backing down from anything like that. Obviously, we know that Marshall is extremely well coached, probably one of the best tacticians in the league, and he's going to find ways to try to match up their strengths and our weaknesses, and we're going to do the same thing. And if that is indeed who we play, we welcome that challenge, and I'm pretty sure that they welcome that challenge too. So it should be a lot of fun for the fans in Tulsa. If it ends up being UCF Marshall, now if it ends up being UCF Houston or UCF SMU, we'll be prepared for that too. But we get to put a bow tie on the end of the regular season. To us, regular season is over. We start off 0-0 again. We go into postseason, starting with the conference tournament. And then we're going to probably do a simulated NCAA tournament that weekend after Thanksgiving. And hopefully it's in preparation for an NCAA tournament after that. But not going to get ahead of ourselves right now. We just got to play whoever's next and make sure that we're fresh, healthy, and ready to go.
Well, Coach, the conference tournament kicks off on Friday. Our game time is to be announced. That should be announced tonight. You can find that information on UCFathletics.com. Good luck.
Thanks.